He's probably the type of guy who always says, "I love you," but how can you really tell that he does? If only finding the answer is easy as plucking petals off a flower, then you don't have to worry anymore. I hope everyone knows that words are just words, and it's still actions that really count. Not all people who say those 3 words and 8 letters really mean it. Love is a tricky thing, so you should be wise as well. Find out the answer as you read through the signs I listed down if your boyfriend really loves you. 1. He always makes a great effort. A boyfriend who truly loves you will not be contented with making mediocre efforts because he always wants the best for you. Even if it's too much for him, he will do it because he's happy to do it. 2. He always finds a way to be with you. A guy who truly loves you will freeze time for you no matter how hectic his schedule is. Remember that there is a big difference between someone who freezes time to talk to you and someone who talks to you during his free time. 3. He stares at you as his dream has finally come true. He looks at you like he can't believe you're with him. This is the kind of guy who is not looking at you for lust and desire, but rather it's a look reserved only for you. I have to admit I find this sweet, especially if my boyfriend tells me, "I can't believe someone like you is already mine." I can't help but shudder in delight every time I hear this, and I feel his love for me. 4. He can't keep his hands off. Being in love with you means he loves to stay close to you, touch you, and hold your hand. Touching you in different ways like stroking a stray hair off your face or holding your hands in public shows how much he adores you and how proud and lucky he is to have you. 5. He makes you laugh. The first hint of love to look out for is if he makes an effort to make you laugh every day. He never passes up the opportunity to make a joke or to make a silly face because your laughter is probably music to his ears. Humor is one of the ways guys do sneak into a girl's heart, so you better hold him up and tell him that he's already there. If he is comfortable enough to make a fool of himself to make you laugh, then there is no doubt that he is in love with you. A guy who is into you loves to see you smile and will do everything he can to bring it out, especially when you're feeling down. 6. He cuddles you like a baby. If he loves to cuddle you with pure love and affection, then you're lucky enough to have him. A guy who loves to embrace his girl like she's a baby is a sign of gentle love. It could also be a sign that you are a precious treasure to keep and handle with care for him. 7. He misses you when you're apart. When a guy loves someone, he longs for her presence and misses her when she's gone. Even if he sees each other for like an hour, he will make a call or send text messages just to talk to you and feel like you're with him though you're far. 8. He doesn't give up. He doesn't quit without a good fight. No matter what your relationship has, he will try his best to find a solution to solve it. He doesn't care what others will say. He always endures, and he doesn't lose hope. 9. He gets jealous but knows how to control it. To get jealous is just normal in a relationship because it is a sign of overflowing love. It is also a sign that he's afraid to lose you. However, a guy who truly loves you will not be overly jealous because he understands that it is bad for you and your relationship. 10. He pauses his favorite video game to talk to you. We all know that there is something about games and guys that are just inseparable. But when he pauses his video game or cancels his night out with friends to talk and be with you, he surely prioritizes and adores you. 11. He tells you his secrets. Men are usually secretive and avoid emotional discussions. If he tells you his deepest, darkest secrets and isn't afraid to be emotionally vulnerable to you, then that's a definite sign that he loves and trusts you. He has invited you inside his personal bubble, a level of closeness that you won't share with anyone else. A guy who has nothing to hide is better than someone who tends to be very mysterious and sketchy. If he opens up about things he never even dared to tell his closest buddies, then it means he trusts you and really loves you. 12. He includes you in his plans. If a guy includes you in his plans, it shows that he sees you as part of his future. Guys wouldn't do that unless they consider the girl as their life partner. 13. He makes you his priority. If he makes you his priority, he will consider you a special person. And a special person means extra attention, extra effort, and on top of the priority list. Another bonus thing is if he goes the extra mile, never to make you feel neglected. 14. He introduces you to his family and friends. He shows you off around his friends. You are part of his social circle, and you know it because you're always there when he hangs out with his friends. He invites you to their parties and brings you as his +1 to all sorts of occasions. It's not only that, and he's not afraid to show you off. Tell his friends how proud he is of you and how much happiness you bring into his life. You'll know if the guy is serious about you when he introduces you to his family and friends. This takes the relationship to another level, and not all guys are ready for that unless he's in love with you. 15. He texts you each morning and night. You know he's in love with you when he texts you good morning the moment he wakes up and asks, "How's your day?" before he goes to bed to make sure you're alright. These acts show that he thinks of you every day and night, and that's when you know you've got him. 16. He stands by you through good times and bad times. When a guy truly loves you, nothing will be more important than being there for you in times of trouble. He'll step up and be there no matter what the situation is. 17. He forgives you. If he really loves you, he can't stay mad at you for too long without regretting it. He'll make the first move and apologize even if he's not wrong. 18. He respects you if he really loves you. Love is all about respect. You'll know he's in love with you if he respects your decision, opinion, and everything about you. He supports you in anything that you do. One way of showing love is showing support. So if you constantly find him as your #1 cheerleader, then it's highly likely that he loves you. He would never want a loved one to feel like he doesn't care at all or he disapproves of your dreams. 19. He wants you to be yourself. He wants you to be yourself. And why is this? Because he really loves you for who you are. He would never want you to be anybody else. He truly loves you if he lets you be the most authentic and best version of yourself because he accepts every special thing and every flaw about you. 20. He loves spending for you. Whether it is time or money, if you become his priority, he'll sacrifice these things for you. He'll love giving gifts for you, paying for your meal, or spending time with you when he could be working. It doesn't matter how expensive it is, but what matters is how much he is willing to sacrifice. 21. He always makes sure that you're safe. Suppose he makes sure that you're safe all the time. He either drives you home or calls you immediately to check if you got back safely. He steers away from sketchy areas when you're both walking, or he randomly checks up on you to see how you're doing. Your well-being is his priority, and of course, he wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to someone he loves. 22. He gives you sweet surprises. He gives you sweet surprises. It doesn't have to be anything big because it can only be a cute stuffed toy, a few pieces of roses, or just a small box of chocolate. The important thing is the thought, effort, and time that went to put it together. If you're not anyone special to him, then why should he be taking the time to give you surprises, right? 23. He is proud of you. He wants you to live your life unapologetically. And no matter what you do, no matter which path you take or decision you make, he never fails to let you know that he is proud otherwise. When you love a person, you will celebrate that person's victories and comfort him in his failures. And this is something he's very much willing to do as well. A poor guy who only has $100 in his pocket but has bought you something worth $200 is a better lover than a rich guy who has $1 million but has only bought you something worth $100,000. There are no specific ways on how you'll find out that the guy is really in love with you because, at the end of the day, it's still up to your own feelings and instinct. But I hope these signs can be your guide so you would know what to look out for in your boyfriend beyond his every "I love you."